Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss Cbse class 11 maths chapter 4 complex numbers and quadratic equations. We are going to learn the next part of the concept, that is regarding the algebra of complex numbers. So what is this algebra of complex numbers? Algebra is nothing but, in algebra we are going to do a lot of operations for any numbers, but here we are dealing with mainly complex numbers. Complex numbers are of the form a plus I into b. So among this, what can we do? We can add two complex numbers, we can subtract two complex numbers, we can do the multiplication, we can divide, we can find out the powers, square roots, and we will also learn about few identities. So we will see each of these in each video. Okay, in this video we are going to discuss regarding the addition of two complex numbers. So what is the addition generally? Generally addition means what? 3 plus 2, you can tell it to be 5. But here you can see that one value z1 itself is of the form a plus ib. Then other one will be what? C plus id. So it will not be like 3 plus 2. It will be like 3 plus 4i plus 2 plus 5i. It will be something like that. Okay. So this will be z1 and this will be z2. So they want us to add these kind of values. So when we are asked to find these kind of values, we have to add the real part of z. Okay, real part of z1 plus real part of z2 plus I into imaginary part of z1 plus imaginary part of z2. In this way, if we do, we will be getting the answer. Look at here. So you have a plus ib. We will consider this as c only. C will take it as minus 6. Okay. So then what it will be? A plus c. So this is a. This is your a. This is B, this is C, and this is D. Okay, so this is what? A plus C, this is B plus D. So now we have got it. Is it clear, children? So in this way only we are going to do. So look into this question. So you have 3 plus 7i, 8 plus 11i. So you are going to add the real part separately and the imaginary part separately. So when adding complex numbers, adding the real parts together, and we have to add the imaginary parts together separately. Okay, children. So we are going to add two complex numbers also. We are doing the same thing. So 2 plus 4, we are getting it as 6, and 5 plus 3, we are getting it as 8. So it will be 6 plus 8i. Is it clear, children? So this is very simple. Next we have to learn about a few properties also. Okay, so this is another example. 8 plus 7i plus 4 plus 3i. And so we all know that I is equal to square root of minus 1. So in this way we can do it. So now what are these properties? So we have few properties which we need to learn for each and every property which we are going to learn. Like for addition we have few properties. For subtraction, multiplication, division, for everything we have. So these are the properties for addition. So when you add two complex numbers, you can see that it satisfies the closure law. Closure law, it means that when you are adding z1 plus z2, so if this is going to be a complex number, the addition will also be a complex number. Okay, so when you add the final result, if z is going to be equal to z1 plus z2, this z is also going to be a complex number. So this is regarding the closure law. Second one is the commutative law. Remember, children, whenever you are going to do commutative, remember a plus b should be equal to what? B plus a. See here, z1 plus z2 should be equal to z2 plus z1. Associative law. So commutative law you are doing for 2, associative law you will have 3. So when you have 3, it is z1 plus z2 plus z3. So this is nothing but a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Is it clear, children? A plus b plus c. That is, you will first add a and b together and then you will add the value of c. Then here, when you are going to add b and c together and then you add the value of a, even then it will be equal. Is it clear, children? So now we have learnt about the closure law, the commutative law, and the associative law. The next one is additive identity. So we are going to learn two things, additive identity and additive inverse. Okay, so when you are going to multiply any term, let us take some a plus 0, what you will get? You will get a, you will get the same answer only. That is your additive identity. That means when you are going to add a complex number with 0, you will get the same complex number only. Is it clear, children? So this is additive identity. Additive identity means the same thing is going to come. What is additive inverse? Additive inverse means you are going to add it with the inverse of this. That means you are going to add it with minus z. It means a plus of minus a. What will it be? The answer will be 0. What is 3 plus of minus 3? It is going to be 0. So this is your additive inverse. Remember clearly, children, when you have additive identity, the answer is going to be what? The same thing, the same identity, the same complex number. And this additive inverse, you are adding with the inverse, so you are going to be getting what? 0. Additive identity, so you are adding with 0, you are adding it with the inverse, so you are going to get the value as 0. Is it clear, children? Yes. So these are the 5 properties, okay, of these complex numbers when we are going to deal with the addition. Hope you understood this, children. We'll see the next concept in the next video, that is the difference of two complex numbers. Okay, so if any doubts, please get back to the video and try to understand. Please go through the textbook also. I have put in whatever is there, the textbook also here. If you still have doubts, please try to listen to it again and again. Is it clear, children? So we'll learn the next concept in the upcoming video. Thank you, children.